Rakal, Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanai, and this will be titled Far from Yahweh's People, okay? Yahweh, who this world ignorantly calls God, okay? He exists, he be. Those people that are in that land, Israel, the Israelis, the Ish people, Ish meaning sort of kind of wannabe, they're not the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're far from it, okay? That flag does not represent King David. And I got a question. Somebody point out one scripture that tells me that Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, Yasharallah, Israel, will be aided by the enemy. You can point one verse in the scripture that said that the adversary to Israel will come to its defense. How can you be the enemy and then be helping out? It doesn't line up. Okay, that's an equation that does not come to life. If you got a foe, you got a foe. Okay, now some people make up it over time or whatever, but the Bible's not written to that degree at all. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua clearly tells us at the end of this, he's got a conflict with Edom all the way to the least of them, Amalek. Okay, he has conflict with these people ongoing, everlasting indignation, righteous anger towards them. Okay, and he's going to finish them. He's going to put them out of his misery. Adawan Ratazah will be getting to that. Okay, this is the book of Psalms 58:3. The wicked are exchanged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They go the opposite direction as soon as they be born, speaking lies. There is no truth in them. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Once again, they are the serpent spoken of from the book of Genesis. Okay, reincarnated through regeneration. All right. First is Cain, now is Edom, a nation. Okay, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf otter that stoppeth her ear. Okay, so truth does not penetrate them. They regardless, they'll just shut their ears and go la 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 if you give them any explanation of the truth. Okay, this is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, starting at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. What's that falling away? That's you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics losing our identity, not knowing who we were. You know, the curses of Deuteronomy 28 coming to life, being called bywords such as black, Indian, okay, Mexican, Puerto Riches, you name it. Not our true identity. Okay, so the falling away has come. And that man of sin be revealed. Now, these are the days we're in now. Okay, no more wholesome apple pie. America's the heroes of the earth, going from nation to nation to make sure that the boogeyman is not there or here or anywhere. No, now the truth is out. United States of America aiding Israel in genocide. They're a bunch of warmonger, war criminals. Okay. That's who they are, genociders, okay? And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, all right? And now, once again, we are here today through the will of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, who has given his servants, the prophets, the understanding, okay, to expose these demons, all right? Along with him pouring his spirit out on his prophets, he's also poured out his spirit amongst men, even the wicked. Okay, this is verse 4. Second, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who oppresseth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh by Shema Shai, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. See, that's that complex. Once again, he has, how can these be the children of Yahweh Bashmi Shai when they've set it up in their own minds to think that they are the rulers of this earth, that everything should come through them, okay? They lack wisdom. That's what they do, all right? Okay, that's all for that one. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Salakia. Remember ye not that when I was when Salakia, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. Okay? And now ye know what withhold that he might be revealed in his time. That time is now. The water Yahweh Bashim Shower. Apostle Tahar has deemed this the year of hopeful Jacob's salvation, his deliverance, okay, and the hopeful year of Edom's demise, and it's playing out. Okay, you got Nero in the office doing all kind of self-inflicted wounds, all right, to him and his allies, the beast, all right, the EU and NATO, which will do what? Cause will burn that whore. Who is the whore? Spiritual Babylon. Okay. And also you got the ally Israel doing this thing, the least of them, drawing out all the dragons of Arabia and bringing out the bear, Russia, okay, to do exactly what Yahweh Basim Yahushua said would happen for the final battle, World War III, okay. 4. The mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wickedness be revealed. And once again, this is the time that we're living in now. Whom Yahweh Bashim Shai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And how does he do that? Through the prophets, chanting, praying, praising to Yahweh Bashim Shai and chanting this place down, giving him no rest, okay? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And what's the brightness of his coming? He's coming with the hosts, with the angels, and those with the world ignorantly calls UFOs, UAPs, okay? They're the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua written up in these scriptures. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan, okay? With all power and signs and lying wonders. We already read in Psalms 58 that he is a liar from the womb. That's all he knows. There's no truth in him. Okay, so here's an example of these lying wonders. And okay, and how do they get these lying wonders out? Through the media, which they have full control of, ownership. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and you don't think he uses it in a wicked measurement? Okay. Fair use, 107, fair use copyright. I'm not selling the product. This is strictly for educational purposes. Now, here's an example of a liar right here.
Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible, and we do remember, and we are fighting our brave troops and combatants who are now in Gaza or around Gaza and in all other regions in Israel. You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible,
and we Amalek. You're looking at Amalek. You're looking at the least of the flock right there. That's written up in the Bible. Once again, who Yahweh Bashim Shah said, I will have indignation with, righteous anger with forever. But what did he just do? He just lied and tried to say the Palestinians, Ishmael, Elam, or Amalek. I mean, come on. You know, and why is he doing that? So he could pursue this genocide and have you think that it's a righteous thing. If he's using the Bible to profess this, then it must be righteous, right? Okay. All right. That was just an example of his wickedness. Okay. He's telling the truth. Amalek will be utterly destroyed at the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. This is the book of Psalms. What he's not telling you is his people are the Amalekites. That's who they are. Okay. And once again, Kanye told you they run it all. Their pockets are deep. They run it all. Okay. They set up the wars around the world. They don't support one side. They support all sides of death. Okay. This is Psalms 64:8. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Okay? See, the nations are waking up now. It's the time that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is appointed. No more hero talk when you speak of United States of America. Now it's discussed, okay, for the wickedness that they've caused throughout the world.
Have now been killed in Gaza, a majority of whom are civilians. And these numbers are from the Palestinian Ministry of Health, but they are backed up by the United States, by international organizations. Humanitarian conditions in Gaza have degraded so much that diseases like polio and hepatitis A are now spreading. We have seen countless children be orphaned. We have seen countless mothers lose their children. How much is too much, sir? At what point is it time to end this war?
Well, we'll end the war when we achieve our war goals of making sure that Hamas can't repeat such atrocities. But we're fighting this war in a just war with just means. In fact, with means that no other army has ever fought. No other army has taken the precautions that Israel has taken, sometimes at great risk, to make sure that we minimize the number of casualties. You talked about polio. We enabled now massive vaccination of polio. We want 90% of the Gazan people of Gaza vaccinated. I think 200,000.
Catch that at the end? Do you think that cough was an accident? Something got caught in his throat? It's the fact that he was lying. Okay? Once again, that's all he does. That's what he is. He's a born liar. All right, we've taken the most precaution that no other army, they're genocide. We know that the first rounds of bombs went off at the time that schools was letting out in Gaza. Okay, little kids were purposely put in a position to get bombed. Okay, all right. So we know that this man is out of control. He's a tyrant. All right. This is the book of Micah. And once again, how is he able to do this? Through the control that they have over the media, they own all things. If this was if this was any other country trying this, the world would be on their top. But instead, they get support, even though you see the outrage of even your common person over here in the United States of America knows that this is completely wrong. But the people in power, in the power seat, what are they doing? Going right along with it. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe unto them that deviseth iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. Okay? Once again, resembling what Job said. This is another prophet, Micah, telling you the same thing. All right? The elites, all right, these people are not good. They're wicked. They have no good desires for the people. The masses, they want majority of us out of here. Extinct, okay? Deleted. And they covered fields and take them by violence, by love, by peace, by negotiation. No. And they covered fields and take them by violence. What's going on in Gaza right now? Oh, Gaza will be a beautiful front side property. Okay? The expansion by wickedness. The same thing that goes on over here. What did they do to North Carolina, to those farmers? They flooded them out because they found out that there was lithium there. And no, we don't want to sell. We want the value of our property. So what? We'll just remove you. Okay? And houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So, okay, and that starts with Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. He's been doing it from the beginning and will continue to until Yahweh Bashem Yahushua stops it. Okay, that's the main objective right there, is to destroy us. Okay, this is the book of Slakia. Got one more for you.
This is our problem. You all own the narrative. You own the United Nations. You own Hollywood. You own all these mouthpieces. Where are our voices? Our voices need to be heard as well. We've been watching your channels, and instead of mourning our dead, instead of mourning these Palestinian children, we've been having to deal with more dehumanization of Arabs. We ask you to condemn it. Where are your condemnations? Where's your channel covering this? Cover this. Say the truth. We understand you're an employee. You're just a puppet. You're just a mouthpiece. I understand you have your foreign policy. No, I've heard you. I understand you represent your government. But that being said, you're a country that's claimed free speech. And now we are watching an occupation, and we are watching the result of your silence, of your misrepresentation of Arabs. This is.
And you know what's funny about that? Elder Malcolm from Chicago will tell you all the time, these journalists are not journalists. They're going and doing as they're told. They're not researching and covering the real truth. They're not out there putting their lives on the line to bring us truth. They're just simply puppets set up to tell us what the elites want us to hear. Okay, once again, through that media, through that witchcraft, that sorcery. All right. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Allah, power concerning Edom, those people, the self-proclaimed white people that are red. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, an ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. And them ambassadors start with the great apostles of Great Millstone, okay? Through the elders, through the Akim, and like-minded men, teaching this truth and sincerity. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle, okay? Ultimately, what's that battle going to be? The battle of the Valley of Jehoshaphat, Armageddon, okay? In Western Asia, where they want to tell you the Middle East, but Western Asia. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen, amongst the nations, okay? Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart, of thy mind, hath deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, those high risers, that's their infrastructure, right? Keeping true to who they are, exposing once again who they are, whose inhabitations is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Meaning, who shall take him out of power? Don't they? Once again, they run everything that you see, all right, behind doors. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, their mascot, to this very day, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, those corny ass space stations they have up in the atmosphere, nothing to do with outer space, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay, this is the book of Job, and this is what we're playing on, and we know this is going to come truth because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is not a man that can lie. But this is what we're definitely depending on. Job and 5. And 9, okay, which doth great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. This is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth water upon the fields. Now, okay, Esau has devices to do such. Okay, that's where these chemtrails and all of that cloud seeding and bullshit. Once again, what they did to North Carolina to try to flood them out, and numerous places. Okay, the fires that they sent. But just saying, I'm just giving you an example. But how does Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua do it? By his might. Because why? Because he created all of this. Who giveth rain upon the earth and sendeth waters upon the fields, to set up on high those that be low. And that's once again starting with the prophets, the mighty men that sigh and cry, the election for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. Okay, and we know the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is a safe tower. Okay, the righteous will flee to it, and by no other means, by no other name can you be saved. Okay. And this is the point, 12, Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So all of this AI technology we see going on right now, we see the race picking up to who's going to have control of this. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to shut it down, okay, and bring it crashing to a stop, okay? This is the book of Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is that? They're coming from Edom. Once again, you can't escape this. This is judgment for these people. With dyed garments from Basra, a people before a place. And Basra is one of their capitals. But now, wherever they are, that's who it is. Just like wherever Yasharallah is, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, there is Jerusalem or Israel. Okay? So let me get that one more time. Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Once again, in those chariots with the hosts, with the angels, the army. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat. Okay, stumping out those grapes. Okay, now once again, red highlight for this moment only. Okay, this is the only time I've ever used red highlight. This is Isaiah 63 and 3. I have treaded the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, in his love, in his peace, in his forgiveness, no, in his anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. You see now why this is in red? This is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to do to this man, and it's a promise, okay? There is no forgiveness. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's lob, and the year of my redeem is come. And once again, we pray that Elder Apostle Tahar is correct, that this is the year of Jacob's salvation and the year of Esau's demise. Okay, we looking very forward to that. I just did a necessary process. That's the last video I just did, the last lesson I just did. It's all part of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's story, so it's going to go according to the way he wanted it. I'm about to end this off. I pray that this be edifying. Once again, far from God's people. All right, so we just read that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to come stump them out. That's a promise that he made to us, okay? Here's the book of Job 18, starting at 17, okay? His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets, and he be in Edom, okay? And this is after he's done this is after he's been rounded up when we're in the kingdom, and he's done his thousands a year of servitude, slavery, for what the conditions that he done to you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, Yasharallah, okay? He that leads in captivity must go into captivity. All right, so it's his turn. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world, okay? He shall neither have son nor nephew amongst his people, all right, nor any remembering in his dwelling. So Salakia, let me read that 19 again. He shall neither have son nor nephew. Now, do you know the importance of that son or nephew? Because without a man, you can't have a nation. It takes the man's seed to carry on the nation. A woman, wherever man she lays down with, that's what that seed is going to become, that man's seed. So he's telling you right here, he's going to cut them off. No son, no nephew amongst his people, nor any remaining in his dwelling. Okay? They that come after him should be astonished at his day. Yeah, should be astonished at his day, as they that went before were afraid. Okay, because he had all this power, but now it's gone. Okay. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So what is that place of him? Death, doom, okay? To be deleted, to be taken away from him. And how does this man, what did we just read? Once again, far from God's people, I named this. This is Job 18 and 21. Surely such are the dwelling of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So how can he be saved? Where is his forgiveness coming from? The Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not a man that he can lie. He said he's going to put this man down forever, and he meant it. Okay? These are not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's children. They're not his people. They're the adversaries. Okay? And with that, I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.